Hello out there, all you wonderful people. Welcome to another episode of Hogwarts Legacy. So today, we're here. Find the entrance to the Hall of Herodina. Herodina, or yeah. So we're gonna go here. Let's see how this goes. I don't know. It's been a while, but here we go. I'm not sure how to open this. So you try to. Nope, can't use that. So let's go. Nope. I don't know. Back. Let's put. I got my stuff all mixed up here. Let's do this one. And slide that to there. There we go. Okay, let's see how this goes.
This must be the entrance to the Hall of Herodiana.
Oh. Here we go.
The Hall of Herodiana. Better go inside and find those puzzles.
Oh, yeah.
Revelio.
Okay, this is a pretty neat place. Oh.
Lumos.
Creepy. Faceless images. Very wild. Okay.
Now to see if Herodiana Byrne was as good as Sophronia said she was.
Right.
Revelio.
So I have. Oh. I don't know. Okay. Nice. I need to do something to check. Make sure that. What's this? Alright, so I got 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, I got plenty of gear slots, looks like.
Revelio.
Okay.
Chest looks interesting.
What in the world?
That wasn't too hard. I wonder what's next.
Found her cape.
Revelio.
Oh, so the chest up there. that one do? Does that one move? So I got this one up here. Okay. Interesting. Gotta make sure you don't stand in the way of this thing. You know something? I think I messed up. So I think that.
I see. The switch reset everything.
Okay.
Good to know.
So let's do this. And let's do this. Let's do this. Okay. Yeah, you don't want to be standing in front of these things because it'll take you out. Okay, so I'm still missing something here. Oh, alright. Let's try that again. Let's try this. Okay, let's see here. How is that gonna work? I don't know. If I go back that way, I'll shoot it back over here. Let's try this. Oh, that didn't work. So I did that. And how do I get up there? So I brought that back this way. Still wouldn't work. Let's pull it this way. Oh, wrong way. No, wrong. Look at there. All right. Boo. Now, let's go on and reset it. Let's do this, maybe. Let's do this. So if I do that, oh no. And I do this, maybe. Okay.
I think I'm getting the hang of this now. Just one left.
Wow.
Revelio.
So I got a chest up there. Let's go up here, look at this. See how we can do this. So I got one. Okay. Got one block. Let's do this. Okay. Oh. Oops. So this, let's do this way. Maybe like this.
Revelio.
Okay. Maybe. Got it. Man, that's terrible. Okay, now if I it's a good little joke. Yeah. Someone tells me that ain't gonna work. So let's reset. Okay. Let's do this. Let's do this. That way we can get across to that one. Ow. Okay. That wasn't too bad.
the last of them. It seems I was a massacre, and this must be the last piece of Herodiana's ensemble. It is remarkable. No wonder Sophronia wanted to see this.
Nice. Well, that wasn't too bad.
Revelio.
Okay. So, that's taken care of.
Revelio.
142 staircases, and this is where they put me.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's something inside there. Where's this go? Oh, outside. Okay.
Awful when they ask you a question, though, isn't it?
Yeah. Do 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 do. Oh, keep climbing, keep climbing.
Uniform. It was brilliant solving those old treasure maps.
Alright.
Well, Sophronia, I solved all the puzzles in the Hall of Herodiana.
Incredible! Then you found Herodiana's outfit. May I see it?
Yes.
Of course. Behold.
Oh, how grand! You'll look as majestic as Herodiana herself, the greatest Depulso master of all time. You're my second favorite hero!
Alright.
I sent an anonymous howl at Duncan Hobhouse last year because he kept leaving his dirty clothes all over the dormitory.
Kinda looks like Dumbledore.
I sent a love letter to a Melbourne
Okay.
Revelio.
Now, how do I get up to that? There's a locked door to get to that.
I miss playing gobstones on the kitchen floor with my cousins. Not the same here in the
I
pool.
don't know.
My entire family.
But, let's see what else we got. Let's go to gear. Nope. Locked, no. Still low. Okay. Let's go to our quests. Got that one. Got the daily keys. 13 of 16. Sweeping the competition. A friend indeed. And the man behind the moons. So, let's do this. Go talk to Serona. I want to get some of these done before I do this main quest. Let's go to map. Hogsmeade. Travel. Okay. Am I at this Albies? Let's go in here.
You're back. Nice to see you again.
Oh, you too, buddy. Alright. We'll sell that.
Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Yep, no problem. Okay. Hey, kitty, kitty.
Dark wizards are greedier than nippers and meaner than cruel.
Greedy, greedy, greedy.
Glad you came.
Oh, what in the world? That was weird. Alright, Serona. Let's talk.
Hello, Serena. I received your owl. How are you?
Hello, my friend. Did you ever find Lodgok?
Yeah, I spoke with him.
I did, thank you. We had a good conversation. He sends you his best.
Glad to hear it. I shan't ask for details of your little chat, and I'll refrain from telling you to be careful yet again. But I hope you will be, whatever your plans.
Of course. Your owl mentioned you're needing my help with something.
I do. I thought you might be just the person to do a favour for my friend Dorothy Sprottle in Upper Hogsfield.
I've actually met Mrs. Sprottle. I recently spoke with her about her friend, Claire Beaumont.
She's lovely. Her late husband Aidan was a friend of my father's. In fact, I'd stayed with Dot and Aidan the summers I waited tables here as a student. I've seen her a few times since Aidan passed, but the pub's been so busy lately, I've not been as attentive as I'd have liked. I wonder if you might pop in and see her. She may need some help collecting ingredients for her supply of Wiggenweld potion. And you could retrieve something of mine in the process.
Okay.
A box, full of old letters and such.
Why does Miss Sprottle have a Wiggenweld supply?
Why does Mrs. Sprottle keep a supply of Wiggenweld potion on hand?
Dot's a skilled potioneer. She's been supplying travelling vendors with Wiggenweld potion. An ordinary precaution that has, unfortunately, become a necessity, what with Ranrock's loyalists disrupting the trade routes.
Why did you leave your box of letters with Sprottles?
Why did Mr. and Mrs. Sprottle have your box of letters after all this time?
It's one of a few that I had when I was young. Dot found it when she was clearing out a closet. Can't imagine what's in there. Probably terribly theatrical. Ramblings of a teenage witch and her friends. You're welcome to take a peek inside, if you do find it. To be honest, I'd imagine it contains some lovely memories.
I could try to stop by.
I'll try to go and see her when I can.
It would mean the world to me, and to Dorothy. Aidan was bringing the box of letters to me when he was taken ill. Dot can tell you where he might have dropped it. You'll find the hamlet just north of Hogsmeade. Please do give Dot my love.
Okay. Alrighty.
Revelio.
Oh,
Tolerant for thieves! Hand them back!
Hand what back, sir? We've not took a thing.
Hand them back!
There's nothing to give, sir. It was only the one. That's all of them, sir. Honestly, I swear.
How many times are you pair going to keep pilfering my shop?
I swear it was just those ones,
We
sir.
promise, sir. We'd never take more than those.
I tell you this, they'll not appreciate your antics in Azkaban. You just wait till I see your mother.
oh boy.
A bit harsh.
That was a bit harsh.
Revelio.
You'll see it was a mistake parting ways.
Oh yeah, mistake, huh? Well, read all about it.
You read it here first.
It was an accident.
Get your daily profit.
Basilisk breeder insist. The Cornish wizard arrested for breeding basilisks
Extra.
has insisted that it was all simply a silly mistake. He was taken in after a routine inspection revealed toad infestations at all five of his chicken coops. Basilisk breeding has long been forbidden in by the ministry. However, due to the potency, rarity, and value of basilisk venom, it is perhaps not surprising to know that the less rule-abiding amongst us have skirted the law. As explained by a neighbor of the wizard in custody, a shrouded figure who has chosen to remain anonymous, the way to make a basilisk is by hatching a chicken egg beneath a toad. Every wizard with a wand knows that. The Cornish wizard has pleaded total ignorance as a defense before the Wizardgamot, claiming that his chicken coops are simply irresistible to toads and that he had no knowledge of the basilisk breeding process. His defense was met with widespread skepticism by members, with the exception of Belinda Brown of the Department of Regulation and Control of Magical Creatures, who said, "I have no doubt he's that much of a moon mind. We told him we were coming, didn't we? As all he had to do was move the toads." Wow. Okay. All the latest wizarding news.
Rebellion.
Funny. Oh, can't do that. Alright. I see some balloons.
Wonder where they're off to in such a hurry.
Revelio.
No telling. I wanna pop some balloons. Okay.
Revelio.
There's an astronomy table. Look at that. Green smoke. But where I gotta go. Here?
Ah, Upper Hogsfield. Now, where to find Mrs. Sprottle?
Mrs. Sprottle.
Nice to see you again, Mrs. Sprottle. Actually, Sirona Ryan asked if I'd come and see you.
Oh, dear Sirona, a gem. Has been for as long as I've known her.
She thought you might need help collecting ingredients for your Wiggenweld potion.
And she's correct. My darling Aidan used to collect Horklumps for me. Since he died, my supply has dwindled.
I'm sorry for your loss, Mrs. Sprottle.
Oh, thank you. Love of my life. A bit lost without him. If you wouldn't mind gathering some Horklumps for me, I'd be happy to compensate you for your time.
I can certainly try to find some for you.
I can certainly try and find some for you.
That would be wonderful. I'm worried about the travelling vendors and would love to get the more Wiggenweld potion.
Serona also mentioned that Mr. Spruttle was bringing her a box of letters when he fell ill.
Indeed he was. I'd almost forgotten. I stumbled upon it just before Aidan died. He was hoping to go through it with Serona over a butterbeer or two. Those two were always like two bowtruckles in a branch. Aidan took ill when he was collecting hawk clumps on his way to see her. He made it home, but I fear he dropped the box in the cavern. The cavern is in the hills just southwest of our hamlet. You can gather hawk clumps and collect the box of letters there.
What was Serona like when she was my age?
Serona said she lived with you during the summers when she was at Hogwarts. What was she like?
Goodness. Well, she was almost exactly like she is now. Charming, good head on her shoulders, taking care of everyone. I can't tell you the fun we had when she and her friends would visit us during the year, all buzzing about, practicing charms. Talented group. Her friend Mirabelle was a genius in the garden. Learned it all from her muggle parents, if you can believe it.
What was in the box of letters?
Do you remember anything about the letters you put in the box?
Oh, of course. A few letters from some of her school friends. Some nice memories. I even included a letter Serona had written to me when she was staying with us. Thought she might enjoy reading it. I know when I read writing from my youth, I'm always astonished at how much I've changed, and yet remain the same.
Thank you, Miss Spruttle.
Thank you, Mrs. Spruttle.
Thank you. I'll be here if you are able to collect those hawk clumps. I, and the vendors I help, would greatly appreciate it.
Okay. Man, they never stop playing music.
Revelia.
We got here. But this guy's just chilling. Taking a break, it looks like.
A castle. Must have been quite stately in its time.
Maybe. Ooh, fire. Ooh.
Revelia.
That's one of their eggs. Okay. Whoop. Okay, gotta go up. Ooh, let's swing flies. More ash wonder eggs. I'll take those.
Revelia.
What do we have here?
So close.
What? What's y'all fighting down there?
You're not going to.
Wonder what they were fighting.
This must be the cavern Mrs. Spruttle mentioned.
Alright. That looks ooey gooey. Horror Club Hollow. What the? Not sure what that was.
Better have a look around, see if I can find that box of letters. That's all the hawk lumps for now. Mrs. Sprottle should be pleased.
Oh, really?
Revelio. Confringo.
What the world is going on in here? That's something I want.
Lumos.
Lumos. Oh yeah, strangler birds. Good.
Revelio.
Don't see nothing down there. Tell you what. Let's dive. We dive? Nope, we'll let us dive.
Revelio.
Ooh. Looks like a... Yeah, what would they keep it in here? Is there a way up from down there?
Revelio.
I don't see a way up. If I go down there. Maybe this leads down there, I don't know. Oh, looks like we're going down.
Revelio.
Alright. Here we go. Wait a minute. I think I know what's down here. Alright. This is going to be interesting. So... Yep. Here we go.
Either I'll have to fight that troll, or I'll be able to take it.
Oh, that hurt. That didn't do much, did it? Oh. Really? I ducked. Are you serious? Dude, what the hell? I'm ducking, homeboy. Ooh.
That was a close one.
Wow.
Revelio.
He almost got me a couple times. That wasn't cool. Jeez. Man, that was harsh. Anything else gonna get me? Good Lord. Okay. Oop. What do we have here? I think I already have too many. Oh, got it. Nice. All right. Awesome. Okay. Oh, get up. Get up. Hold you. Okay. So here. Dear Serona, when I arrived here, I had a troubling sense that in many ways I wasn't like the other first years. I confess I worried that Hogwarts might not have been the proper place for me, and pondered sending an owl to my parents asking them to fetch me almost before the first week of classes had ended. How did you know? I presume you're not secretly a ligaments, but I wonder that you seem to know my thoughts better than I did myself. That day of the 3 broomsticks, when you spotted me huddling in a corner, staring blankly at an untouched butterbeer, an empty bit of parchment, my quill dripping ink woefully onto the floor, and you came to sit with me, well, I shall never forget it. I recall a sudden sense of relief, as if someone had cast a levitation charm on me. When you told me about how nervous you'd be to come to Hogwarts, I looked at you, and it seemed beyond my imagination to think of you as anything but a confident, contented witch sitting before me. In the days that followed, I marveled at how you charmed in the non-magical sense, I mean. Everyone around you without apology, embracing who you were and who they were. It was as though a candle had flickered on for me. I realized that I could choose that path as well. Now that my school years are ending, the frightened first year, which I had been, seems worlds away. Well, I ought to get better at this. And I know it's because you saw yourself in the despairing creature in that despairing creature in the corner of the pub, and so graciously, so generously extended yourself to her. Yours sincerely, Maribel. P.S. Please tell Miss Sprottle that I still plan on visiting her and Mr. Sprottle whenever I can. for their delightful conversation, and I am unashamed to admit her incomparable cauldron cakes. Dear Serona, I conjured this wee gift for you as a token of my gratitude. If you hadn't stood your ground on my behalf during Quidditch practice last week, I might have left the team altogether. And now we've won the Quidditch Cup. Ravenclaw House would not be the same without you. Yours sincerely, Sean. Dear by Dear Serona, I've sent a note separately to dear Mr. and Mrs. Sprottle for their hospitality, but felt the need to put quill to parchment with my thanks to you as well. What a lovely respite from the castle. I won't soon forget how we giggled about that ridiculous gnome. Did he truly believe that he was singing? And Mrs. Sprottle's steak and kidney pie was simply glorious. I shall be dreaming of it for days. Steak and kidney pie? That don't sound very good. I so appreciate you including me. I fear I must warn you, however, that this does not mean I will go easy on you in the next week's match. You know that Ravenclaw is no match at all for the Slytherin this year. Most gratefully yours, Philomena. Dear Serona, happy birthday, my darling friend. I sneaked into the kitchens and asked Finky to make your favorite cream crowdy. She was delighted to oblige. Not sure where she got raspberries at this time of year. Genius, that Finky. Best. Dear Mrs. Sprottle, Mother and Father were delighted to hear that you and I had spent the afternoon in Gladsrag last Saturday. Truth be told, I think my mother was ever so slightly envious. I shan't soon forget how heartily we laughed at my efforts to lace the bodice of my new dress. A challenge indeed, as is the rather delicate practice of properly situating a hat pin without wounding either my hat or my head. But I adore everything that we selected, and I have you to thank for now feeling like a marvelous fashionable witch. It was also a treat to dine at the Three Broomsticks without having to clear the tables. I shall own a place like that one day, mark your words. I consider myself more than lucky that you and Mrs. Sprottle agreed to let me stay. I know that my parents feel precisely the same way. Yours gratefully, Serona.
I think that's everything. This must be Serona's box of letters.
Okay.
I should find Mrs. Spottle. She'll be glad to get these Horcrux. Revelio.
What's down here? Is that a unicorn? Oh. Let's see.
My dream of
think it
making a
is.
better world for me.
Oh yeah.
The Ministry ought to relax their feelings towards the dark arts. Where'd it go?
What's he doing up there?
Hogwarts is lucky they've got protection guards. Haven't a clue why there's such a fuss over poaching. It's enough beef flesh for everyone.
Neither.
Revelio.
If I wanted this little excitement, I'd have a job at a bank.
Oh yeah. What you got up here?
Come back here. No.
The beasts are safer now. Revelio.
The beasts are safe for now. Nice. Wait. Get my drink on. Up. Okay.
Hello, Mr. Spruttle. I have good news. I was able to harvest some Horklumps for you, and I found Sirona's box of letters.
Oh, thank you. How wonderful. The travelling vendors will be thrilled to replenish their stock of Wiggenweld potion. And Sirona will be delighted to have those letters. How kind of you. Now you be careful heading back to Hogsmeade.
I should take this box of letters to Sirona. She'll be glad to have it back.
Ooh, do one. and some nuts.
Revelio.
Okay.
Alohomora.
Cool. Boo.
Revelio.
Anything else? Some candies.
Thank you for all that you've done for us.
Nothing clears the cobwebs.
Alright. Let's go speak to Miss Serona. Wee. Do 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 do. Bah.
Hello, Serona. I have good news. I was able to provide your friend Mrs. Sprottle with some Horklums for her Wiggenweld potion, and I found your box of letters.
Oh, thank you. I knew you were the one to ask.
May I ask you about the letters in the box?
I wondered about some of the letters in the box.
Of course. It appears most of the letters were from fellow students.
Were you on the Quidditch team?
One of the letters mentioned Quidditch practice. Did you play?
I did. Was the Ravenclaw Seeker for 3 years. Oh, Merlin's beard. I adore Quidditch. Nothing like the feeling of catching the golden snitch when your team's down by 140 points. I'll never forgive Professor Black for cancelling it this year. I missed cheering for Ravenclaw.
Is Mirabelle Professor Garlic?
I saw a letter from someone named Mirabelle. Is that Professor Garlic?
It is. Still one of my dearest friends. I know she wouldn't mind you having seen that letter. She and I are of a similar mind, especially when it comes to young people. We believe experience to be an invaluable teacher. To borrow a phrase from Mirabelle, it's a joy to see anyone blossom, but particularly one who doubted they ever would.
Are you and Miss Sprottle, or Miss Sprottle and you, as close as you seem?
I spotted a letter from you to Mrs. Sprottle. You two seem to have a lot of fun together.
We do. She taught me so much during my summers with her and Aidan. I shall be the first to admit that adolescents aren't always the easiest to understand. And not everyone was as kind to me as the Sprottles. But the depth of their kindness, and that of so many of my friends, got me through... well, got me through some challenging times, to put it mildly.
I was happy to help.
I'm glad I could be of help. Mrs. Sprottle sends her best.
Don't know what I'd have done without her and Aidan. Thank you, again, for helping her, and for returning this box of letters. It's nice to reflect on good memories.
Nice. Ooh.
I'll say it again. Can't thank you enough for helping to save the village from those trolls.
No problem. Alright, guys. This is where I gotta call it an end today. I really hope you enjoyed watching this. And if you could, please like, comment, and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. Next episode, we might go speak to Imelda, sweeping the competition. Let's see if we win another race. So, again, thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you later.